Create a tool, start a poll. Okay. I just want to check like all of this, like what messages. At least 1 minute needed. Something, I guess. Let's see. Let's go a little brighter today. And then obviously that's just a flip around. Oh, you know, I thought taking a shower would help my neck, and it didn't. It's pretty much not gonna lie, I went full symphony. I did not shower for a while. Not because I didn't want to. I'll put that out there right now. But because what's it called? There's nothing to really shower with, I guess, for a while. And I kept missing opportunities, which was from my fault. So yeah, God, my neck. Man, every time I do this, it's always just like my neck is so annoying and pissing me off. But yeah, let me do something real quick. And I completely get it. You know, free rent isn't for everyone. Obviously, that's very true. Free rent. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been watching it. Like, I know about the plot. I know what happened. I watched like the first couple episodes, but then I just never really got into it. So for me, I understand why people like Freeland, and I get it. So I kind of agree with them. It's not that it was just boring. It's just the fact that I just didn't really get into it. I don't really think it was boring at all, really. But for me, I was just kind of like checking out. I'm not gonna lie. This is so annoying, man. My neck is pissing me off. But I guess, I guess what I really wanted to talk about was, last night especially, I put up some, on both Twitter and my YouTube, I put up some very concerning stuff, and I completely understand if people were, like, nervous or, like, questioning, like, why did he say that, why did he say this? Yesterday, it was something, to say the least. I'd rather not go into details about it, where everyone involved in the party, we're over it now. The day's gone. You know, we're all doing better now. Nothing too special. So yeah, nothing really to talk about, but not gonna lie, it was annoying. It was a very annoying moment, and it was a moment where it was just like, why, you know? Although it did lead me to think, it led me to think, like, critically, I guess, and led me to, like, think about stuff, think about specific things. So, yeah. And the reason I was saying that was because I'm not gonna lie, I was in a dark headspace. I was typing that, and I was thinking about all these, like, things, and I just decided what would be a better way to get it out than on Twitter or something. Both my channel and my account on Twitter are relatively small, so unless you're like really a part of it, it's not like gonna reach out to you that much, which I completely get. I understand. That's why I did it. It's to like let the people who know and who watch my channel. It's just like this is something I just wanted to get off my chest real quick. And like I said, I don't know if I said it, but it felt really good to get that off my chest. I'm not gonna lie, because getting that out there, it just felt really good. Because it had me reassuring like myself that these guys are gonna understand. I'm pretty sure I built up a pretty reasonable and honest community so far, at least. Uh, so I'm glad to. So yeah, and I don't want people to worry about me. Don't worry, guys. I'm doing completely fine. Yesterday was just rough moments. You know, we all have them. There's always gonna be that time in our lives where we're gonna have rough moments, rough days. It's just gonna happen. Okay. There's no stopping it. It's just, you know, it's just gonna be there. And what else can you say except, oh well. It's just like I'm gonna try to wrap this up. Like, it's something that I adapted to really quick. Okay, like after a while, after everything was done, and I woke up, I already adapted to it. I was doing good. And then when the day was continuing, it was still good. Everyone seemed to be happy again. Everyone seemed to be in a better mood, including myself. So yeah. So luckily, all that's over with, and my headspace is clearer. It's brighter. Not really that bright, but yeah, I'm doing a lot better to say the least. And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of my arm is like kind of irritating me because I don't have like a phone stand. I'm just using my arms to like propel it up. Sometimes I use my other hand unless I want to do like weird hand gestures, which I usually occasionally do. But yeah. Anyways, another thing is I've been having this back thought in my mind like about a specific short idea, but then as I'm on here, I'm like, you know what? When I was thinking about doing this and like talk about stuff, it was like, why not just say it here? So that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously. So I've been having an idea because I said in February I was gonna be watching Goblin Slayer and Jobless Reincarnation, and I did not. I didn't watch any of it. It's a short month, but it had enough days to where I was actually able to watch it all. But I don't know, man. I just couldn't get started into it. Like that was such a dead month for me. So when it came down to it, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna get to watch these. These are just eh. But then it also comes down to like, especially like a short I made recently where I was talking about characters and like different bunch of animes. One person specifically said I missed with it because they said I should watch go watch Hunter x Hunter, and that got me thinking. What if I made a short about you guys or whoever's watching, letting me decide what I watch next? It could be Hunter x Hunter. I had Hunter x Hunter in mind, Black Clover. There's no way in hell I'm gonna put Rent a Girlfriend because Rent a Girlfriend is trash. Anyone who likes it, I'm sorry, I just hate it with a passion. Harem anime, I just don't like, but that anime specifically, ooh, that anime. Don't get me started with that. Hi Christina, hope you're having a great day. I'm just talking about whether or not that would be something you guys would be interested in, or anyone who's coming in to watch. Yeah. So honestly, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about getting like that, maybe a couple more anime to watch. Who knows? I think those are some solid picks already, though. Like, I've heard good things about Hunter x Hunter. I've heard good things about Black Clover. Heard they're relatively annoying. So, the reason you can't donate is because I'm not a partner yet. I'm still only like 220 subs. And you have to be like a 500, and then you have to reach a requirement of like 1 million views or something like that. So, although I've talked about this before, I've actually talked about it in a post. I was thinking about adding a cash app on it, but it just didn't feel right putting a cash app up first before I was actually like a partner, like with a YouTube partner. Like I said, I'm still like 80-20%. I'm not gonna do it till I'm gonna do it. So I don't know. It's still up in the air. I'm still more than likely not gonna do it. It just feels wrong to me. But who knows? Maybe if enough people pressure me, I'll do it. But yeah, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. And I hope you continue to stick around and hope you continue having a great time here. Because I just like, sometimes it's just like getting things off my chest, just talking to you guys, meeting new people. I just love doing that stuff because there's so many people in the world. Obviously, there's so much to learn. And I want to connect with that by talking about my topics of gaming, anime, shows, TV, whatever the case may be. I love getting to know people because it's just such a fun pastime. That's not to mention I do love streaming and doing all that because of the fact that it just makes it a lot more fun to connect with other people who have the same hobbies. Hey Udu, okay, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but how do you say your name? Because it says like I Duke Pay. Also, my favorite anime. I can't really do favorites. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to like choosing favorites or anything, I just don't have a specific favorite. Like I generally can't think of one anime that I'd rather watch, but I'll give you some of my favorites, which is Attack on Titan, absolutely goated, great anime. My Hero Academia, take it or leave it with a grain of salt. Okay, I like MHA. Fandom, I stay away from that. Jujutsu Kaisen, that's another great anime. What's another good one? Also, I'm also a big fan of like rom-com and like mystery anime. Like what's a good one? Off the top of my head, A Classroom of Elite, that's one of my favorite new anime. Duke of Death, that's a great anime as well. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of anime out there that I just haven't gotten to yet. like said that were my favorite, but there are a lot of good anime out there. AOT is hey, that is so true. AOT is the best. I never have watched Naruto, but I definitely will. Oh, that could be another anime I can watch. Yeah, yeah, it's too hard, probably. Hey, One Piece. You guys, we got some classics in here, guys. We got the we got the big three up in here. We got two of the big three. But yeah, Naruto and One Piece. I'm more than likely, if I want to get started, I watched the One Piece live action, and I know, well, it's not obviously 1-to-1 with the anime. I would eventually like to start the anime as well. There's just so many episodes, man. There's so much to go into. But I would definitely love to dive in and be able to actually be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch all of this. But and the same thing goes with Naruto. There's so much. I'm pretty sure even Naruto has like movies as well. I know One Piece has movies as well too, but pretty sure Naruto has like a bunch of other movies. Who does? Do they both have a lot of movies? I can't remember. I know One Piece has Red. I think that's what it's called, right? Like One Piece Red. I know it has that one, and I think another one. But I think Naruto. I've seen more Naruto movies. I'm not sure. Let me know if I'm right about that or wrong. Let me know who has better, who has more, not better. Let me know who has more movies between Naruto and One Piece, if you guys know. But yeah, that probably could be another one. But yeah, going with, I completely forgot where it was. I'm not gonna lie. When I started that rant, what's it called? But going back to like anime in general, like there's just so many. There's so many titles out there that I probably haven't got to watch yet. Hey man, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Naruto, that makes sense. I feel like Naruto has more like movie central ideas that would be best for movies. That makes sense. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, man. Let me know if I say your name right, by the way. Goodbye, Guitars. I'm just gonna call you Guitars. Hopefully that's better in some way. Yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day, man. I'm just gonna continue here talking about anime and the fact that I just can't. I just really can't choose like my all-time favorite. Because when I think of all-time favorite, I think of the question like, if you could only pick one thing to watch or like do for the rest of your life, what would it be? And for me, it'd always be the question, the answer, I guess, of how do I choose? No, I guess I was correct. I was right with the question. Because there's just like so much stuff, like whether you like MHA or not, and I'm speaking completely bias free. I genuinely think MHA does have a great story. Is the writing questionable sometimes? Absolutely. But you can say that for a bunch of other anime. You could say that for Jujutsu Kaisen. You could say that for Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and so many other animes out there. And like I said, I'm speaking completely bias free. I love MHA, but it does have problems. Okay, because I feel like, especially the Vigilante arc, I feel like that should have been extended way more. I feel like we should have had more with that, more depth. Because that arc where it explores Deku, and I've talked about this before, but like, the arc with Deku being a vigilante speaks so much because he's confronting what it really means to be a hero. Because after everything that's happened, before we're leading up to the final war, we're getting to Deku having to confront real demons and laws and philosophies about what it truly means to be a hero, what it means to act as one. Because after all that happened with Shigaraki, after everything that happened, he still went out there and is protecting the people who are scared of him. They're making rumors of him because he does look like a villain now. And that's the whole point. How it's just, I don't know, it just speaks so much about it. And I wish it was extended upon way more. I feel like it should have been much more done with it, but Horikoshi, I still like him. He's still a great art. He's still creating something great, in my opinion. Who's your favorite anime character? Once again, there are a lot of them because I love amazing complex characters. But if I had to choose like top 3 right now, top 3, probably number 3 is probably going to like someone like Ayano Koji from Classroom of the Elite. Ayano Koji has to be one of my newest favorite characters because when I heard season 3 was coming out, I just started watching like, what's it called? I just started watching season. What was it? Is this MHA? Ayano Koji? No, he's from Classroom of the Elite. But I was talking about MHA earlier in Deku. Speaking of which, Deku is going to be, I think, I don't know if he's gonna be my number one, but I'll put him there for now because Deku is one of my favorite characters. Simple as that. I can talk all about his character and why I love him, but that's for another time. And my second favorite, I think it has to go to Itadori. And I know a lot of people like to downplay him or like just chalk him up as a brawler, but for me, Itadori is just such a great and compelling character. And I watch so many people always like talk about him, like hold him up in high regards because he does. We have to give him his flowers. Because the thing about Itadori is that he never had a tragic backstory. This is coming from a guy who made this all so clear. Like watch, like even if you go watch back, you probably wouldn't even realize. But when you realize when at the start of JJK, when you realize that Itadori is now entering the world of JJK and becoming a Jujutsu sorcerer, he's abandoning anything that ever happened. Like he's abandoning his normal life. Like everything he's known is gonna be sidelined because now now he's committed to becoming a sorcerer, gathering up Sukuna's fingers so that way he could die as the vessel. And that to me already speaks so much about him because obviously he wants to learn. He wants to learn and die a honorable death. He wants to live a good death. He wants to die a good death, which that's going to be a whole discussion for later about how I think Itadori is going to sacrifice himself for the end of JJK. Obviously, the story's still going, so yeah, who knows? At this point, it really is it's anyone's guess to see how it's going to go. By the way, Lisa, I'm sorry I didn't say this, but thanks for joining. Hope you have a great day. I acknowledge your questions, but I completely forgot to introduce you or say hi. Sorry about that. But yeah, Itadori as a character is just such. He's a great character. I mean, like you said, you could people chalk him up as a brawler, but they don't actually get to see what he is. Because remember when he first encountered Mahito and Junpei, and he sadly couldn't save Junpei. Like Sukuna and Mahito, two of his biggest enemies, were laughing at him because he did fail. There's no resurrection for Junpei. There was nothing he could do. Sukuna couldn't even do anything. Like Junpei was dead and he failed him. And even after he threw hands with Nanami on Mahito, it didn't amount to anything. Like Mahito got away and he still got away until Geto eventually consumed him as a what's it called? And that right there is just so. That alone as well is also great because you could see it as kind of like he failed his mission again, because this entire like when he is in Shibuya and he sees Mahito kill Nanami, like we're expecting him to like go, if you haven't read the manga at least, you're expecting him to get revenge, you're expecting this and that. And that's the whole beauty of JJK is that it's not always going to be like that. It's not a typical shonen. It's not a typical story. The good guys don't always win. The bad guys don't always lose. Nanami died a true heroic death. And Mahito got away with it. And we didn't really get to see anything. And honestly, it's not even better now. I mean, Gojo literally got freaking turned into an equal assigned by Sukuna because he was always holding back. Even now, even as we're coming to like quote unquote the end game, I guess, we still have no idea what kind of power he's holding back. Because I don't know, man, like it just feels weird. Because now this entire time, it just feels like, do you want Sukuna to win and just end it all? Or do we want it to keep, I guess, dragging out and finally have Itadori win? The thing about it, JJK, is that Gege Akutami already has the ending in mind. Like, apparently, from a panel he said long ago, he has the ending in mind. Like, he had the arcs written, he had almost everything written, including the ending. So when it comes down to that, like, what is his end game? How long does he plan to keep going with that? What is the end of JJK? And that's where I'm going to start with my theory about it. Because I truly think... Alright, Christina, hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. But yeah, continuing on with my, with my talk of how I think it's going to end. It's that I do think he's going to get, I do think he is eventually going to get his win. I do think he's going to die his honorable death. but hope you get more people. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you, Christina. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot to me. Really does. You really have no idea how much it actually means to me. Thanks for stopping by, and hope I can see you again. I always try to talk way too fast. I gotta slow down. I guess I just get excited or too riled up. But anyways, if anything, I feel like it's Gege Akutami is building it up to where it is gonna be basically the idea of what JJK was supposed to be for. Because even though we followed Yuta in Zero, we started following Itadori, after everything he's been through, I think he's finally gonna get his piece when he kills Sukuna. When he gets the last finger, or when he separates Megumi Soul from Sukuna. And he finally gets to be, it's a one-on-one against those two. I truly think it's going to be such a great ending, because I truly think that Itadori is going to get his win. Like, whether Gojo, Megumi, Nobara, or whoever has died gets resurrected somehow, or is somehow back alive and better, or they're still standing. It's great. It'd be great to see that everyone gets to live, but Itadori dies, because I feel like that's how he would feel about an honorable death. It's like, even though he's dying, he said this himself. He knows he might just be a cog in the wheel of life, but if he does this, then he will be the cog that finally gets everything clicked. He will be the end all be all. Because I truly feel like Gege Akutami, despite how people are trying to discredit him as a writer, despite everything like that, I think Akutami's angle is truly great, because I can see I feel like I can see where he's going with this. I feel like Itadori is going to somehow remove Sukuna, or he's going to get Sukuna out of Megumi, or remove those two. I can see how he's going to be able to finally pin against him and actually be a threat to him. Where Sukuna is gonna acknowledge himself that Itadori is strong. I see that happening, and I think Gege sees that as well. I truly hope the ending, and this is my own personal belief, I will take any kind of repercussion that comes my way, because this is my personal belief and how I think it's gonna go. I truly think the best way JJK will end is if Sukuna dies and Itadori dies along with him, but everyone else gets to live. Because to me, that will be Itadori's greatest honorable death he could ever have. Dying to protect the ones he loves, or keeping the ones he loves to continue living. That right there, I feel like Itadori would agree. That right there is the biggest honorable death you could ever have. And that's at least my theory. Of course, we're still going to have to wait until, Akutami puts out the rest of the series, but hey, it's just a theory. Wait, what? Anyways, honestly, that's all I really wanted to talk about. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I'm glad you were able to. I don't know, man. I feel like I might do these a lot more, because I really love just talking about random stuff. I really just love interacting with new people. Like, last time I did this, I interacted with a bunch of new people. Today, I got to interact with a bunch of new people as well. So maybe I'll just buy a phone stand and finally put it up. Maybe I'll even talk about some of the anime I have in the background. It's Kaguya-sama, so if anyone's interested in that, let me know. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Had some cake earlier. But yeah. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to continue around if you guys want to keep watching around for anime content, I do make a bunch of shorts. I basically make daily shorts about anime content, questions, whatever the case may be. So yeah. Not really much else to say. If you guys want to stick around, continue to stick around. I would love to see you guys stick around, talk more about anime, whatever games, whatever the case may be. So yeah. Not really much else to say. Also, if you can see in the reflection of my sunglasses, I am at the thing right here, the menu. I can't speak. I'm in the menu for Overwatch right now. I'm doing this thing where I can freaking log in and play and lower my rank. but sadly it's not working. At least not working that well. So yeah, with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I'm glad you were able to. It was a lot of fun talking with you guys, getting to know you guys, and like I said, I might do more of these because it feels like a lot of fun to talk with you guys, talk with new people, and just get all these thoughts out. Just talk about anime or whatever you guys want to talk about, and yeah. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Who knows? I will definitely make sure to stream again though, because this was fun. So with that being said, guys, see you guys later. Peace, guys.